Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Bing, I'm a photo and video maker, and today let's take a look at this 1-year-old action camera, the DJI Osmo Action. Is it worth buying in 2021? Let's find out. It has impressed everyone when it got released 1 year ago, especially the front screen. It's such a dream feature for vloggers and YouTubers. And yes, now we have the GoPro Hero 9 with a lot of new features. It even copied the front screen from DJI. And by the way, I think it's the first time that a Chinese company's idea got copied by others, which is funny. Even in front of a Hero 9, the Osmo Action is still one of the best action camera on the market by now. The first thing I want to mention about is the front screen. This is such a great idea. Why on earth that nobody bring it to us until DJI did? It feels so natural, like it's supposed to be there originally as what an action camera is. Once you tried an action camera with the front screen, you can never go back. And there's few action camera has it. The Osmo Action is one of them. Resolution. We have 4K up to 60 frames per second on this camera, which has become a new normal to camera industry. With 60 frames per second, you can slow it down 2 times to get this incredible footage. And we have 1080p up to 240 frames per second. You can get well-detailed slow motion footage under good lighting condition. Yeah, I believe the 120 frames per second is more useful than 240. But it's still nice to have it. We also have the 2.7K in between to help you reduce the file size in case you think the 4K is too big. So you see, you're still up to date unless you really need the 5K resolution on the Hero 9. HDR mode. The HDR mode on this camera is awesome. It can shoot high dynamic range footage up to 4K 30 frames per second without cropping the frame in. Look at the highlights and shadows. This looks super cinematic. So if you don't like to deal with the Disney-like color profile, you'll be very happy to have the HDR mode on this camera. It works great. Rocksteady. The Rocksteady is the digital stabilization. It's neither compatible with the Pocket 2's gimbal nor with the GoPro's new HyperSmooth 3 technology, but it's still fairly good. Check out the footage. There are some other features that we have on Osmo Action. The wireless connection to your phone. I always use it to monitor the street with my phone so that I can check out if the delivery guy has arrived. It's 11 meters waterproof. Yes, 1 meter deeper than the GoPro Hero 8. Yeah, 1 meter, it's kind of some word trick, but very naughty. And it's very important to have the waterproof feature without a case. It can be very convenient for you to be creative, to get creative. Raw photos. It's unrealistic to ask for raw videos from such a small camera, but at least we have raw photos. Compared to JPEGs, raw photos contain more data. It has more space for post-editing. The last thing I want to cover is the build quality. The front panel is covered by hard plastic with rough texture, and the middle frame is covered by some soft rubber-like material. And the back is also hard plastic. There's no moving part, feels very robust, except the lens part. This is actually a lens cover. You can remove it, you can replace it with some ND filters which have the same form factor. Drawbacks. I really have no complaint with this lovely camera. If I have to say something, well, it's a little bit too heavy. Obviously you need this case for attachment, which makes it heavier. It's not very comfortable when you mount it on your head. It's heavy. And also the audio sounds not so good. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. This is the audio test. This is the audio test. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. This is the audio test. This is the audio test. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. The last thing I don't like is the low light capability on this camera, but it's quite a common issue for all action cameras, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's pretty much it, the drawback of this camera. For the next generation, I really hope it can have a bigger sensor for better low light and a better microphone system for clear, crispy audio recording. What do you think it should have on the next generation? Please leave a comment down below. Okay, that's a video for today. Thanks for joining me. If you like it, please support me by leaving a comment, hit the like button, and consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Bye.